We're going to take a look at something from the active collection. But honestly, if I did not read the label, I wouldn't know. Because it's so cute. It doesn't look like it's necessarily an active piece, but I think you're going to love the fabric and the versatility. So this is a textured cotton 3/4 length sleeve striped top with this really cool, almost like reverse racer-like stripe on the top of the arm. It should be $58. We're now at $38.99. So let me show you the colors. This one's that spring melon. So we have spring melon, we have the gorgeous orchid purple. That's such a pretty color. The spring melon, orchid purple, and then look at the black, because the black gives you that black and white moment that I think always looks timeless and chic. $38.99 is your sale price, or excuse me, it's a clearance price, which is even better. So once this one's gone, it's gone. Do we have any of the aqua? We might have some aqua, but I think it's last call on aqua. $38.99. It's pretty limited. Yeah, last call. Oh no, there's like a handful. All right, A677657. This is kind of a cool top that I wouldn't have normally thought in the active collection, Gary.
Yeah, I mean, the reason we put it in active is, well, number one, it is a stripe, so it's a little more athleisure in a way. And then that solid stripe on the sleeve does definitely give me more of an athleisure kind of vibe.
Yeah.
It's also, I mean, it's a smoke and mirrors technique, Allie, but when you look at somebody wearing something like this and you have that solid stripe, it just kind of brings your eye in, and it helps to narrow you down a little bit, and it just works. I mean, when you see somebody wearing something like this, you're like, oh, did you lose some weight? I mean, you know, it's just it just absolutely works. And this is a textured cotton. So this is this 96.4?
I got 100%.
Oh, 100% cotton.
100% cotton. I know it is textured, but yeah, it's 100% cotton.
All right. Yeah, so it's I try to remember everything in some.
We don't expect you to memorize it all, Gary.
But yeah, so 100% cotton textured knit, and
So
if we,
soft.
you know, you come in close, you'll see like the highs and lows that are knitted into this fabric.
Yeah.
So it's a fun
pretty.
fabric. Yeah, it's very pretty. And the fact that it's 100% cotton means you can wear it all summer long.
Yeah. It's also, you know, it's a weightier cotton, which I like. There's all that texture. That's what's underneath. You know, you kind of feel it more, but it is so soft. Like, I also want this to be a blanket on a hot summer day. You know, it just has this really high-end soft hand, and that's what's on your body. You know, it's really important when you think about the fabrics that you're wearing, because you're wearing them all day. You know, and that, if you've got something on that just doesn't feel quite soft or comfortable against your skin, then you're feeling it, you're thinking about it the whole time. This is really soft while looking, you know, fashion forward and that cute kind of athleisure sporty touch with the stripe down the side. This one's the spring melon. Your purple is orchid purple, and then black. All of them have the white stripe. Black, there's only 4 dozen now. That light aqua is nearly gone. They do look great with a white bottom, or with jeans, or with navy blue. You know, with the melon and the orchid, you could do that too. But I like to play up the white in the stripe in this one. Now, these were just marked down today. So you're kind of getting your best pick for $38.99 to grab this. It is so cute. You know,
I like how the neckline's done too, where it's color and white instead of just a solid. I think that gives it a lot of interest, and the stripe matches all around. See how the white stripe is at the top there? So that's kind of fun. And then the stripe matches, and then the stripe matches the sleeve. So, you know, really nice quality here. It looks really cool on. And I'm telling you right now, you put this, you know, you wear this with that solid striping down the side of that sleeve, it's a instant like smoke and mirrors change. It really is.
well, it's almost like what a tuxedo stripe for a pant does to that leg line. You know, it like sleeks everything out. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but it, you know, it sleeks everything out. It doesn't sound right. It makes everything look really sleek. You get that long line. That's kind of what you're creating with this stripe too.
Yeah.
Now, I know a lot of people will tell me, well, I can't wear stripes. I love stripes. There is something about them, and I actually think too, and I think I read once in like some fashion magazine, they had some scientists for optical illusion talk about how stripes actually were slimming. You know, poor stripes have gotten such a bad name. You know, everybody thinks, oh, I can't wear stripes. It's like, no, it actually tricks the eye to look slimmer.
You know, I would never, tell anybody that they had to wear something that they didn't feel comfortable wearing, for sure.
Yeah.
But I will say that, over the course of time and fashion and, what have you, the world has sewed and worn a lot of stripes. So there are a lot, there are a lot of people out there in the universe who love to wear stripes. And, some people get it and some people just don't feel comfortable in them.
Sure.
If the stripe is not for you, we've had plenty of other tops. But in my opinion, just from a designer perspective, I agree with Allie. They can be very flattering and very camouflaging and very, they just work on most people.
It's a spring and summer staple. You know, it's timeless. I think it's always worth your money because a stripe never goes out of style. Clearance price, they're $38.99. Here's the black choice. We've got spring melon and then your orchid purple, just reduced today too, so that's 26% savings. You've got a 677657 is gonna be your item number. Okay, so we're coming up on my pick of the show, which you've been waiting for.